Do you get a stiff and tight lower back? Well, here's some of my favorite exercises to kick you off, release your back and hips before you do a gym workout. So to start with, you're going to do the pigeon. So you're going to be on all fours. We're going to cross the left leg behind the right, slide it backwards and allow the hip to open up. You hold it there, reaching the arms forward. Then you come back up into 4 points. You cross the other knee, you slide it back, you hold it, you come back up to 4 points. So you just do that once or twice on each side, just to free up the back of the hip. So this is sort of more into the glutes and the back of the hip. And then you bring it up. Now we're actually going to roll onto your back and you're going to lie down with your feet flat. So you've done a hip thrust before, which is lifting right up, but this is actually about articulating and releasing the spine. So we want to try to roll, press the heels down, roll the hips towards us as much as we can without really thinking of lifting. We're just rolling and then rolling back down. And again, roll the hips, massage the lower back, open the front of the hips, and then roll it down. And you can see as I roll down, it's actually about control. So I'm not just letting myself collapse onto the floor. I'm rolling down so the muscles are working in both directions. So as I roll up, I'm recruiting the back of my legs and my inner thighs, keeping my knees close together. And then as I roll down, I'm using the same muscles to roll me back down. One more. Rolling up. And then slowly take it down. Then this time we're going to roll up and hold it. Hands come down, palms are up, and you're just going to march through your feet. So you're just going to lift one knee and then the other. Now the goal here is to be able to lift the leg without shifting or rocking the hips. So you can see that I haven't lifted very high off the floor. I'm still finding the tilt with my hips, and I'm trying to just slowly lift my knees, because this is going to set me up for a good session where my back is released and the hips are nice and open. So just do this for about 30 seconds and then you roll it all the way down. Then you're going to flip over onto all fours like this, and we're going to do the bird dog. Now, so from here you're going to pull up through the belly, keep the shoulders over the wrist. Now, this is the interesting one. A lot of people do this and they shift their weight when they take the leg out, but that actually stops the muscles working correctly. So I want you to slide your right foot out behind you, but don't let your hips shift to the left. So push your right hip bone out to the side, hover your right foot off the floor, press your right hand into the floor, and then just take your left arm out to the side and see if you can just hold that position. And if you can, you should feel obviously the right arm working, but also your stomach working. It should be working all the way down through the tummy, right out through the back of that extended leg. Hold it there and then lower it down. So we're firing up all of those core muscles to help support and release the back. Other side, take it out. Correct your hips by shifting them. So shift them off to the left because they will have moved to the right. Hold it there. Take that right arm out, stay there, a few little breaths, and hold, and lower it back down. And you can repeat that a couple of times, and that's a really good little routine you can do to help release your back and your hips before you train.